Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Melisa Muric, and I am a member of Work Package 6. I'm very glad to present to you today my PhD topic on innovative methods in social science with a specific focus on survey methodology and geographic information systems. A central notion in my PhD is that location is important in people's lives. We all know that the risk of being exposed to radon and norm objectively differs in function of where someone lives or works because of soil and or building properties. And in natural science, radiation levels are quite commonly mapped in function of location. This practice is, however, substantially less applied to the analysis of social science data. Yet the management of the risk of radon and norm is as much of a technical as it is a social problem, because people's behavior also influence how much exposed they are to radon and norm. So if we want to know what kind of protective behaviors, think of radon testing and mitigation, people perform or should perform, we also need to be aware of the social characteristics of a given space. So these characteristics include the population size, resources, values, but also people's risk perceptions and awareness. We also need valid and reliable instruments to measure and clarify these factors. So this is what I want to tackle in the course of my PhD. I want to develop and evaluate surveys, and then I want to bridge the gap between spatial modeling and social decision-making in space by giving a geographical base to the connection between natural and social characteristics. Concretely, the survey data that I will collect will be geocoded and then analyzed and visualized as a collection of systematic layers linked by geography. So these layers will include data on radiation levels, but also testing rates, risk perceptions, and such data. And I'm very confident that such a visualization will allow us to reveal patterns and relationships so that we can make better interventions and policies. In the first stage of my PhD, together with other members of Work Package 6, we reviewed the state of the art of the methods used to investigate societal aspects in the field of radon and norm. I'm also working currently on my first publication based on this review with a specific focus on research in high-risk areas. Are we actually studying the people that are most at risk? Simultaneously, I am collecting raw social science and radiation level data that will guide and complement future data collections. And then in the future, I will design, evaluate, and apply questions and scales to measure the socio-cultural and socio-economic drivers of behaviors and behaviors themselves. So these behaviors are the main dependent variables in my work, and they are testing and mitigation. These measures will be obtained through several survey waves that we will conduct in Europe and in Canada, and GIS will be a tool for analysis. To give you one concrete example, in the surveys, we will measure people's behavior and we will use GIS for analysis. But what we will also do in one section of the surveys is explore how familiar people are with such maps and how they interpret them. This way, we can find out whether and in what detail we can present maps to the public, because in the end, our goal of our project is not only to obtain valuable insights for the scientific field, but also to sensibilize the public. And on that note, I would like to end my presentation and thank you for your time and attention today. If you want more information or have any questions, then please share them during the discussion that follows or contact me through any of the following channels.